I'm going to show you how to exactly change out your cable the inexpensive way, which is just to replace the cable for your top opener to open your top release. And if you buy the cable is probably 80 bucks. You can buy the cable and just put the new cable in and you're done. But you can also do it with inexpensive bicycle cables. And I bought a kit from Amazon that had 5 cables in it. And it came with 2 different sizes. So I'll try to show you. One of them is the barrel that you're familiar with. And that's the barrel. Not sure the camera's going to focus. And the other one that comes with the kit, and I'll link this to you, is just this little one like this. And that's the one you're going to need. Okay, so you just want the little end. I don't know what they call those, whether they're shifter cables or what. But the easiest way to do this is to undo the 2 screws that hold the latch on. Put your new cable in. There's my new cable. I put it in. And there's that little barrel that I told you about. It locks in at the top. Then you're going to feed your cable through. And once we get to the other end, we're then going to use what's called an oval. And the oval is how we're going to clamp it on there. And here in the middle, there's a screw that goes here. We're going to loop that around. We're going to measure it, loop that around, and then I'm going to put the oval on there, which is going to be crimped on there. And that's going to create our new cable. We're going to do this job for about $2 for the ovals that I got at Ace, and or about $3 from Ace on the ovals. And like I told you, I bought the whole kit of raw bicycle cables for $5 on Amazon. So about $7, $8. We're going to be able to fix this problem. And I've lived with it for a long time, but finally I said it's time to fix it. And I know a guy did a video and he talked about it, but he didn't actually show you how to do it. So you want to start here. You're going to pull the old cable out. You're going to put your little smaller one in here. It fits into this little hole here. And then you're going to feed the cable through, as I did here. And once the cable comes out of the other end, we'll pick back up when we're ready to put the oval on, and I'll show you what we're doing. Okay, so once you have, the screw will be on there, and what was on there before was a bracket on the end of an existing one. So you're going to feed it through. Bring it as close as you can. You're going to put the oval on there, and you want to give the oval, there you go, as much room as you can so that there's travel between the cable and the oval. So the oval you want it as close as you can get, just like we're doing here. Okay? And now we're ready to crush it down. And you're going to crush the oval. These are aluminum. Once you crush those on the cable, they're going to hold both ends, and show you the result when we're done here. We use vice grips to crush ours. We didn't have anything fancy, so a pair of vice grips works just fine to crush those in there. Once you have it crimped on there, you can use a pair of dikes to snip the wire. There you go. And now it's nice and clean. Let's see if it works. So we're going to back up here, and you can see we're back in business for about $8. Okay, that's how it works, using a bicycle cable to fix that problem. So now we can test we'll give it a test here and see how it works. Okay, so it locked in just fine. Now let's see how it works after. So we're going to reach in to our lever, and everybody knows what the lever is. I assume that I've put the new cable on, and if I pull on the lever, there it is. Everything's unlocked, and we get our top up. So there's the fix using the bicycle cable, and again, I'll link those in the description, and you can buy them anywhere. The local Walmart probably has them too, but I just bought a cheap set on Amazon. And I bought the set of crimps at Ace, but again, you can get those online. You need the smallest set that you can get.